Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Banished. My name is Casanis. In the last episode we did a heck of a lot actually. We built ourselves this chapel, we built ourselves this well, and other stuff. Actually, I think we built in this big thing here. This is what I've been waiting for. I've been waiting for this opportunity right here where I could split the cattle. I want you guys to see me do that. So basically, there is a bug, I guess, that you can't actually split the cattle until it hits 10. So now basically what's happened is I have 5 cattle down here and I have 5 cattle up here. The 5 cattle up here will continue to try and reproduce. The ones down here will also continue to reproduce and will hit 10 again. Now whenever we hit more than 5 here, or whenever like we have an extra one born, we'll slaughter one of them and that'll be added to the food source. Same with this one here. It'll give us both leather and food. So that's really, really exciting. That's really and truly what we're looking for. So all we have left to do now is to add one more building, and that is this location over here. Is what I kind of decided to do, I think. I think it's what we talked about in the last episode. Up here somewhere. All we have left to do now is to add, how big is this radius? It goes right up to there. You know what? Let's see if it fits. Someone's cooking something in my house and it smells good. It smells like pierogies. I love pierogies. It smells like pierogies and bacon and sauteed onions. This is the last building we actually have to build. It is the town hall. It is fairly expensive. It costs 62 wood, 124 stone, and 48 iron. So that's actually pretty expensive. Let's see if it'll fit right up here. If it does, I'm going to put it right in here. It does. This is where I think it's going to go. I didn't mean to hit R. I meant to hit E so I could rotate this and C. I kind of want it tucked in like that. And that'll give me a lot of space in behind. So you know what? This last building, going right there. That is the last building we had to actually do in order to win at Banished. Why can't I turn this off? Turn it off. In order for me to win at Banished, in order for me to hit my goals, I wanted to hit 100 people, which I haven't done yet. I'm only at 88, and I'm pretty sure everyone's going to starve and die off before I actually get to 88. But what I really wanted to do is just show you guys all of the buildings. This is the last one. Let's put a road system up in here. What I am going to do, as soon as this thing is complete and I have enough stuff, I am going to go through, add a few more homes to hit the 100 people. I am going to make sure that we have enough food because we're not doing so bad in food anymore. We're doing pretty darn good, actually, pretty darn good. And after that, we are. That'll be it, I think. I would really have liked to get myself some chickens and some mutton. So here's what I am going to try and do. Here's what I'm going to try and do for you guys. I am going to try and get both chickens and muttons. I'll do all of that offline. All I really wanted you guys to see was this final thing going in right here. And let's actually. Why did I close that thing off? Why did I close this thing off? Got myself 3 builders. That's not bad. Let's clear this land. You don't actually have to do this. I always do it, but you don't actually have to. It'll clear by itself anyway. The people will come in and clear it. The builders will come in and clear it. That's what we're doing right there. I'm going to add in afterwards. I think I'm going to add in a graveyard back here, in behind the hospital slash chapel. That seems like a pretty appropriate place for the graveyard. And I'm going to add in homes along here, some homes in here, maybe some homes in here. Who knows? I'm going to add in a couple more fields, one for chickens and one for mutton. I did add this area down in here, just really quickly. It is a Forcer's Lodge, and there is a woodcutter's shack going in there as well. Let's actually increase the number of builders we have. Reduce the number of laborers and see if we can't get stuff going pretty quick. My food has been low. The entire game I've been hearing ding dong, and it's always my food is low or my stone is low. Something's always low. Let's increase the amount of work being done in this area. Always, always, always something like that going on. I added these guys in. One person going hungry right there. I did add the area down here in just simply because I really wanted to up the amount of wood and wood cutting stuff I actually had. Let's up this actually to 1,000. Bang. I really wanted to up this number so that I could increase the amount of stuff I had for trade. A lot of times the people show up and they're like, I don't want your ale. Your ale's terrible. I don't know why. It's awesome, delicious berry ale. I don't know why it's not cherry ale. I'm just making these cherries specifically to make. Do I have a lot of cherries anywhere? I should be whipping out cherries like crazy now, because this is a cherry field, right? Yes, this is a cherry field. It's not doing so well. Where are all my cherries? People are eating it. People are actually hoarding the cherries is what's going on. They're like, I love cherries. Actually, cherries is one of my favorite fruits. One of my favorite fruits. And that changed as I got older. It was weird, because when I was a little kid, I really wanted bananas. I liked bananas. Then I liked grapes. I hated purple grapes. I loved green grapes. And then now, as an adult, I really love purple grapes, and I love red cherries. Black cherries I love, too. I love cherries. I actually love fruit. Lots of people don't love it. I love fruit. I love fruit and vegetables. Fruit and vegetables. Alright, alright. See, I could live here and be fine. I'd eat a little bit of the beef. You know, maybe I'd come over here every once in a while, eat some beef. There's no pork in this world. And in fact, there's no chicken or mutton here either. There's just beef. And there's some venison. You know, that's some delicious gamey meat. I could eat that too. I could live in this world. Although all we've got is potatoes and wheat and some mushrooms and some onions and stuff. But what else do you need, really? What else do you need, right? These guys have a Spartan lifestyle, and they're perfectly happy. They're perfectly happy. You can tell because of this. Actually, it's a little low. But they're relatively happy. What we are going to do to finish this thing off is we are going to... How's this thing doing? Still not doing bad. We've got our full stone cutters. A merchant's here. We've got our full set of miners down there. What do you got? Chickens at cost of 500. Okay, so this is the guy that I originally asked to show up here, and he won't take my frickin' ale. I originally asked him to show up here, and I asked him to bring chickens or mutton. And normally a chicken costs 400 coins. That's the normal cost of a chicken, but it increases by 25% if you ask him to, if you order it directly. If you order it directly, it's going to cost an additional 25%. That kind of sucks, but I really like these chickens. I'd like at least 4 of them. Let's get 4 chickens, 2,000. Can I even afford this? 300. No, I might not be able to. 300. Oh, I can't. Take my ale. Please, take my ale. You know what we'll have to do? We're going to have to increase this number a little bit. We're going to have to increase our inventory. You can do this relatively easily. You can just go over here. You can actually change the number that you're looking for. And I'm going to change the number of firewood. Let's make it an additional 100. You can change this. This is not a one-time thing, though. Whenever you make a change in the trading post like this, whenever you make a change in the trading post like this, it remains that way. And as long as I don't click out of here, if I click out for a second, he won't leave. As long as I don't click out of here, this guy will start running around. Let me increase my number of traders. Maybe I don't want to decrease my builders, and I'll increase my traders for a moment, just to fill this up a little faster. I would have loved to actually have my ale being traded. That was my plan for the ale. That's the whole reason I made the ale. Kind of sucks that I wasn't able to. So we're just going to watch and wait for this count to go up, the inventory count of my firewood. I want 400. I've only got 300. He's going to run over here and get it, I hope. There's 90 logs over there, no firewood. Dude, start chopping. My traders will run back and forth, and they'll start to fill up this thing here. And as long as you haven't clicked out of this window, I don't think this guy will leave. Okay, I've got my 400 now. So let's go 400. And let's make our log count then. We need an additional 400, so I have to make this 200. And that's going to allow me to buy 4 chickens. And I'm going to trade. Alright, good. That is one more goal that I wanted right there, was to have those 4 chickens. And I'm actually going to reduce the inventory again of the... Yeah, you know what, I'll leave it up. I don't normally run too low on firewood. Sometimes, but not too often. I'm going to come down here. I'm going to change this thing here to be chickens. Bang. Now I can do chickens down here. I'm going to increase this by 1 to have 1 more dude in here. They'll produce a total of 16 chickens. That's not bad. And I'm going to say done. Those chickens will move over from the trading post all the way up north here. The chickens will move down into this location with the guy, and they will start working away. Yeah, so the chickens will start producing eggs, and eggs, again, are another really good commodity for selling. You can sell eggs, and they're actually decent. Now, I think once again, look at these deer just like walking through my land. Let's reduce the number of traders here. Back down to 1. So that's exactly what I wanted. That is perfect. I really wanted you guys to see me get the chickens. The last thing I'm going to need is mutton. That's the last thing. And then I literally have everything in the game up and going here. This thing is almost done. We are just now working on our build. And once it's done, we'll take a look at that location. And after that, guys... That will be... This is the second last episode in this series. It's autumn. Why aren't you getting your wheat out of here? These guys, oh, I see, now I know why. My educated dudes are working in these fields, and they are producing more. That is pretty awesome. That is pretty awesome. If you click in here now, you can see I had 200 beef and 6 leather that came out of this location here, and that's because these cows continue to breed, and they produce that extra stuff. How about down here? This is probably... Oh, so there was some stuff in the previous season, actually, so some of the cows died, and they changed it into leather and beef. That's pretty good. And now we have 31 coats. That's also pretty good. The good thing about having sheep is you can build warm coats, and you can make like a couple of different things, warm coats and that kind of stuff from the leather and the wool combination. So that's not bad. The last thing we're going to do, like I said, this is going to be the last episode, the second last episode. Once this is complete, we're going to take a look at the information from here, and after that, I'm going to cut this off. I'm going to add in a bunch of farms and a bunch of things that are going to be food producing, and after that, I'm going to wait until this population says 100. I'm really darn close. I am really darn close, and we're going to take a look at the entire thing and what this final build looked like. I'm also probably going to change as many roads as I can, or as many roads as I need to, into stone roads to increase the efficiency of travel. And that's going to be it. I'm going to put a graveyard back in here, and that's pretty much going to be this world. I'm going to put, like I said, a bunch of different houses, see how big this population can get. I did not have the same issues that I had this time with my other games. I have never had people starve off like this. People stayed relatively happy. Late autumn. What are you doing down here? Okay, now you're starting to harvest. For some reason, you have logs. I did not have the same problems at all as I did this time. It was kind of interesting. Kind of interesting. People are going back and forth across here. You know what I might do then? I might add in a tunnel right here too. I think that'll probably reduce the amount of walk time required from this area. Although I doesn't really seem to be a big deal. Doesn't seem to be a big deal. Are you in here, chickens? You are in here, chickens! Yay! The chickens are in here, 4 of 16. Now they'll start to breed. They'll start to turn out eggs, and the eggs will show up in the air as well. What are these guys doing over here? They're really taking their time in the town hall. The mayor's all complaining. I don't want it bigger, you know. The mayor of Toronto is definitely a funny guy. I live in Toronto, Canada. Toronto, Ontario, Canada, to be exact. This is what I want to show you guys. And our mayor is quite a different dude. Anyway, this gives you a lot of additional information. I think it does anyway. I haven't really looked at this, and it shows you the overall, this information here. This is kind of like, it's actually the information that's all here. It's just in one window. I don't know. I hope my physician's educated. I don't know if he is. Let me see. So it does tell you. It kind of tells you how much in one look exactly what. Like I currently have. Farmers. I have 10 farmers, 10 jobs, and in 10 locations. So that I could close this window off now and be done with it. I don't actually need it anymore. 46% of my population is educated. I'm going to close that and I'm going to put this up there instead. Oh, you know what? I should have done that because if I move, let's see what happens if I move around. Okay, good. It'll stay. That's a little trick. Watch what happens. If I click on the chapel and I move around, it will disappear. The same thing if I take a look at something that has an area of effect. This thing here has that big circle. If I move too far away, the circle goes away. By shifting over the windows like this, you can actually see the information a little better. Yeah, it'll stay in place, is what I'm trying to say. Take a look at this circle here. I've now moved this window, and when I move this thing around, the circle will stay in place. It'll let me see exactly which area this affects, and that way you can actually make some additional plans. We are at a population of 90. We are at a population of 90, everybody. This is what I wanted to show you guys. Where's this window? I wanted us to get to 100. I wanted us to get to 100, and that's going to end this series. We're a little bit more stable now. Our people are relatively happy. They are in perfect health. The average health of my citizens is 5 out of 5, and people are relatively happy. There's like a couple of grumpy guys. There's a couple of guys who are like 80 and like, I've been working in the mine for my entire life, and I don't like it. Those grumpy guys are bringing us down by 1. 6 people have no homes. What? That's interesting. Okay, that means I gotta start building some more homes, which means people are gonna starve again. So we're gonna start building some homes up really quickly here. I was gonna do this anyway. I was gonna put homes in this area for certain. One here. Can I put 3 in? No. Can I put 1 in here? I can. 1 here. 6 people without homes. I actually don't need this many homes, but let's do this as well. Let's put in. I can put in 2 homes here. So Let's put in one there and one there. We're going to put in a couple of roads here to make sure these guys have access to their homes. Let's increase the number of builders. Boom, boom, boom. To make sure people are building stuff. We're going to put in some roads from here like this to their homes. Just like that. And these guys don't need any extra roads. So that's an additional 5 homes. I was going to put those in anyway, so that's awesome. As soon as something like this happens where people are without homes or something drastic changes, then you immediately go back into one times speed. Let's put it back up. Using this thing. 1, 2, 3. Oh, no, not 10 times. 1, 2, 3. This guy's without a home. He's like, where's my house? We are going to increase the priority in certain areas with this thing here, obviously. Let's increase this area here. This is going to cause starvation. What? Oh no! Everything's on fire! That's why I'm out of homes! Oh my god! Increase the number of laborers. I did not see that. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no! All my houses are burning down. That's why everyone... Oh my god, all my houses are burning down. Someone was smoking in their bed. They burned down the chapel. Someone probably left a candle in the chapel. That's probably what happened. The candle got knocked over in the chapel. Alright, well that's actually cool. Because you know what? Nothing like this has happened yet. Let's go see what was over here. Just before... This guy had some logs for sale. Why would I need your logs? Why would you show up with your logs? Why would you show up here with your logs? Your 66 logs. No one has a home now. I'm going to have to rebuild this entire area. That's cool. That's perfectly cool. We'll do that. Rebuild. 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 So that's what I thought that my population had increased enough. That's crappy. That's crappy. Alright, guys. I'm going to end this episode right there. I know I said that I was going to... this was going to be the final one, but you know what? It's not. I'm going to have to come back for one more. I'm going to rebuild everything, and after... This well did nothing. Thank you for all your help putting out the fire, everybody. You guys did a great job. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that episode. We are almost done. We've got one more. I'm going to actually show you guys after this... I'm going to show you guys one more episode after this. I'm going to show you the completed area with everybody living in homes, the chapel back in place, and with enough food for everyone to eat for all times. Alright, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, a thumbs up would be greatly appreciated. If you didn't, a thumbs down is perfectly fine. Comments down below. Let me know what you thought of this series. Let me know what you thought of this series. I hope you enjoyed it. Anyway, guys, if you haven't done so, please take a few moments to subscribe. Have yourselves a wonderful day, everyone.